Welcome to Current Business Issues in African Countries, where we support and promote the 17 United Nations Development Goals. In this episode, we will discuss the agriculture and agribusiness industry. In our previous videos in the country spotlights, we examined each country individually, and we looked at the largest industries in each country. Through that analysis, we found the agriculture and agribusiness industry in 33 countries, and we found 56 companies. That makes this industry the most common large industry in countries across the continent. So, because there are so many countries and so many industries, we'll divide this industry into 3 videos, and this is the first of 3 videos. So now let's take a look at some of the individual companies and their products, and we'll do so by country. The first country is Benin, and in Benin, we found Les Fruits Toulouse. This is the leading pineapple production and processing company in Benin. It produces fresh pineapples, especially the local sugarloaf variety, organic pineapple juice, and dried pineapple. It exports to Europe and other international markets and works with many small-scale producers, organizing cooperatives, supporting smallholder incomes while supplying export markets. The next company is Arise 2P, and this company is a private sector partnership and a public-private initiative, and it aims to scale up agriculture in Benin with involvement in processing and export of products like cashews, palm oil, shea, poultry, and more. The company's strategy reflects efforts to industrialize agriculture in Benin, improve value addition locally, and integrate into regional and international value chains. The next country is Burkina Faso. And in Burkina Faso, in the agriculture and agribusiness industry, we found Sofitex. This is the main cotton sector company in Burkina Faso involved in cotton cultivation, ginning, fiber processing, and cotton export. We also found Nanco Sem, another domestic and seed company and distributor active in Burkina Faso, particularly for vegetable and field crop seeds. We also found in Burkina Faso the livestock industry, and in this industry we found Moa Blau, which is a leading poultry company in Burkina Faso, producing eggs at industrial scale, raising laying hens, and producing both table eggs and poultry meat from reformed hens. The next country is Burundi, and in Burundi we found Société Sucre Limosi, or Sosumo, and Sosumo is the main sugarcane company in Burundi. It grows and refines sugar. It was founded in 1982, and it is located in Gihofi in the Rutana province. It has large plantations and a concession of about 5,800 hectares, and historically was intended to reduce Burundi's need to import sugar. Because of its scale and vertical integration, Sosumo stands out as a major agro-industrial business rather than smallholder farming. In Burundi, we also found the Office du Thé Burundi, or OTB, and OTB is the main public company managing tea cultivation, processing, and export in Burundi. It was established in 1971, and it handles dozens of tea estates and factories across the country in regions such as Teza, Rwangura, Jurenda, Tora, and Buhoro. OTB supports approximately 60,000 smallholder tea growers and manages both industrial plantations and village plantations. Tea is one of Burundi's top export crops after coffee, and the sector provides important export revenue and employment. The next country is Côte d'Ivoire, and in Côte d'Ivoire, we found Afrique Phyto Plus, or A2P, and this company was founded in 2013 and is based in Abidjan. A2P imports, formulates, and distributes crop protection products such as fertilizers, seeds, pesticides, both conventional and organic, for farmers. It also supports precision agriculture through its subsidiary and services both smallholders and larger plantations. We also found AgriSmart, and AgriSmart is involved in sustainable agriculture and forestry in Côte d'Ivoire in partnership with a government forestry agency. The company manages land for crop cultivation, for staple foods, and that combines agriculture with reforestation under a Tayunga, or intercropping system, aimed to support both food production and environmental sustainability. The next country is Cameroon, and in Cameroon, we found Atlantic Cocoa Corporation, and this is an emerging player in the processing and export of cocoa, and it has planned expansion for a new crushing and processing plant to handle significant volumes. We also found UCCAO, or the Union Centrale des Coopératives Agricoles, which is a large cooperative union of many smallholder coffee producers in the Western region, historically one of the major coffee producing and marketing cooperatives in Cameroon. We also found Soc-Prosa Cameroon, and though known mainly for cocoa and cocoa bean trading, this firm also lists coffee beans among its trading and export products. The next country is Comoros, and in Comoros, in the agriculture industry, we found Agricom Sarl, and Agricom Sarl is an export-focused agricultural company dealing primarily in Comorian spice products such as vanilla, cloves, lang-lang, and essential oils. It works with local farmers to collect, process, and export high-value crops. In Comoros, we also found Comoros Moringa, and Comoros Moringa produces natural health and cosmetic products made from moringa, a plant valued for its nutritional and medicinal benefits. The company focuses on organic cultivation and eco-friendly processing. In the perfume and essential oil industry, we found BioLang Comoros, and BioLang is a Comorian company specializing in the distillation of essential oils, in particular the famed Lang Lang plus clove, ginger, eucalyptus, cinnamon, citronella, and more. Their process aims to combine traditional know-how with modern, more sustainable distillation methods. They market their oils to perfumers, cosmetic and aromatherapy companies, distributors, and recently they have expanded from raw essential oils toward finished cosmetic and fragrance products. In the perfume industry, we also found Biolandis HEC, and Biolandis HEC operates a distillery on the island of An-Ojoun in Comoros. Since 2014, it has been described as the largest essential oil distillery in the region, producing high-quality lang-lang and clove oils for export. The company emphasizes quality and traceability. They use a network of local grower partners, pick fresh blossoms each morning, and use steam distillation to preserve the characteristic terroir aroma of Comorian lang-lang. They supply oils to perfumers and cosmetic producers worldwide, and their oils carry organic certification credentials. The next country is the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And in the DRC, we found Congo Agri Industries, and this is a locally based agribusiness and agricultural services company providing agricultural equipment such as tractors, pumps, trailers, and farming inputs and consulting services. Their mission emphasizes boosting productivity, food security, and enabling modernization of farming across the DRC. In the DRC, we also found Sopagri Kongri Sarl, and this is a women-owned and managed agribusiness company operating in the DRC, and they were founded in 2018. They are focused on commercialization of agriculture products, especially cash crops like coffee and cocoa, and working with cooperatives. They also provide training and support to farming communities, particularly women farmers. The next country is Djibouti, and in Djibouti, we found Fahim General Trading, and this is listed among the major beans coffee suppliers in Djibouti, and this firm reportedly sources Arabica coffee, often from Ethiopia, supplying green and unroasted beans for export or further processing. In Djibouti, we also found IJA General Trading, and this company offers various specialty coffee beans, such as from the Ethiopian regions like Sidarmo, Gulf, Jimma, and Harar, which they describe as from Djibouti, likely functioning as an exporter and trader using Djibouti as a hub. The next country is Ethiopia, and in Ethiopia, in the agriculture and agribusiness industry, we found Azemera Farms, and this is a relatively new private company. They were established in 2022, aiming to modernize agriculture in Ethiopia. Azemera Farms offers farm veterinary supplies and inputs, mechanization tools, and irrigation solutions, seeds, training, and technology transfer, in addition to integrated crop and livestock production. They also do agro-processing and packaging, such as for spices and beans, and they aim to link rural producers to markets, blending production value and community development. In the livestock and poultry industry, we found Elfora Agro Industries, which is one of Ethiopia's largest and oldest agro-industrial firms, and they were privatized in 1997. It operates integrated livestock, poultry, crop, and meat processing operations. The company runs multiple ranches, feedlots, abattoirs, and farms, producing beef, mutton, goat meat, poultry, meat, and eggs. And we also found Alima Farms, and this is a long-standing private integrated farm. They were established in 1993, and they are headquartered in Bishofu in Debrecen. It manages poultry production for layers and broilers, hatcheries, feed production, such as from its feed mill joint venture, as well as slaughterhouses, meat processing. Products include chicken, pork, beef, eggs, processed meat cuts, and the company supplies day-old chicks, feed, and veterinary imports. The next country is Ghana, and in Ghana, we found Produce Buying Company, or PBC, and Produce Buying Company is one of Ghana's oldest and most prominent agricultural commodity firms, especially known for purchasing, storing, grading, and marketing cocoa beans and shea nuts sourced from small-scale farmers. It plays a key role in Ghana's cocoa sector by aggregating and preparing cocoa for inspection and sale, linking farmers with larger markets and value-added processes. In Ghana, we also found Agri Impact Limited, and this company is a Ghanaian business development company focused on improving agricultural value chains, advisory services, and product implementation across Ghana and other African countries. It supports commercial agriculture growth through training, agribusiness consultancy, greenhouse, farming initiatives, and youth employment programs, partnering with government and international organizations to enhance productivity and sustainability. The next country is Lesotho, and in Lesotho, we found Lesotho Flour Mills, and this company is one of the country's largest and longest established agribusiness firms, operating since 1979. It's a major food processing company that produces a range of staple food products, including flour, maize, meat, sugar, packaging, and animal feeds. LFM works closely with local farmers, sourcing grain for milling and contributing to agriculture commercialization in Lesotho. In Lesotho, we also found Lekohanoa Farms, and this company is a Lesotho-based agricultural producer specializing in poultry, especially broiler chickens and fresh vegetables. They were founded in 2020. It has grown into one of the country's notable suppliers of quality produce and poultry products, serving hotels, restaurants, and retail customers. The farm emphasizes sustainable practices and local food production. So please tune in tomorrow for part 2 of the agricultural video series. And if you'd like to learn more about other companies or countries on the African continent, please subscribe to the channel and please click notifications so you're notified when we post additional content. Thank you for listening and have a great day.